the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Handoff to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Chanticleers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. A quick throw out left, complete. We get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
1st and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Receiver makes the catch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Owls! As they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught, completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Nice grab. It's Schultz. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. Big throw caught on the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the pass is caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
And the ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Breaks free. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass caught, second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Ncaa26 will try to keep this drive moving.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Makes a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Read those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Ncaa26 getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rice. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kurt, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Ncaa26 looking to run some tempo here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First down here for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. He gets loose. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Caught over the middle. It's Schultz. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They're going to run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket, trying to get the throw off. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they jump back in front. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ncaa26 will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. A breaks free. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick catch over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Send the back in motion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quick throw. The catch is made. Broken tackle still going. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Makes it look easy. The game is now tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, posted. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Rice offense is out there again. He settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Chanticleers. This offense really clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. As the first down is still going. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Out. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they whip to the pressure? Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? It's a quarterback keeper. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, I'd love to see this late in the game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And the Ncaa26 pick up enough yards to move the sticks. He hands it off from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Signs with the throw. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Ncaa26 will line up on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Will hand it off. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And there's the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
25.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Breaking tackles. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Past the 20. Touchdown, Coastal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing...
He's picked for a third time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 30. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.